Good morning, everybody. Gaz here, Shane here from the back deck. Sorry, guys, we've had a few little. It's every week we have technical difficulties. Shane, good morning.
Morning, Gaz. How are you?
How's things going? I'm very, very well. Oh, Shane, you forgot something,
mate. Hold on.
There you go. Look at this. Shane's in the Christmas spirit. He didn't
I've
tell
got
me
the
this.
kit up on.
Look at this. This is how we have to do Christmas on the back deck. We're live here at Burrell Waters boat ramp. We've got a few boats come past already, said hello. We've got Jono up the, is it John? Cooking a barbie?
Jono's up cooking the barbie.
Jono's up the back, I don't know if you can see that far up there. He's cooking a barbie, he's cooking bacon, eggs and sausages.
She's all looking good.
She's looking good.
Tell you what, the weather's good.
Oh, the weather is fantastic.
I'm actually getting hung up taking my hat off.
Oh, well, I'd love to take my shirt off, but then you'll see my beautiful body.
Yeah. I was driving over here this morning, actually, Gaz, and I was sweating.
I know.
Why am I so hot? It's
the reason why we're starting later is we're supposed to get some bread rolls, but my shop up where I live, there was police tape all around it, so that wasn't open. And I get up here to Galston and there's no shops open anywhere for bread, so I had to wait until IGA opened to get some bread. Anyway, it's all done.
Had a few dramas, a few technical dramas with the bakery.
I'm just hoping this is all good. Someone send us a message on our page and let us know it's okay. Or Shane can have a look. Guys, I'm just going to run through the weather report for you. Look, today is pretty hot, guys. 33 degrees out here on Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn weather. So it'll be the same around Brower as well. The wind all day today is under 10 knots. So guys, look, it's going to be hot. Slip, slop, slap. Please take a lot of drink with you.
Yeah, she's going to be warm.
Maybe not beer, but you can have one or two. But a lot of fluids, guys. Offshore, look, it's 10 to 15 knots northeast, turning south later on. It should be like flat as a pancake out there at the moment. I just wish I brought my boat, but I didn't. Anyway, the seas are under a metre, the swell's under a metre. There's like 10-11 seconds between the gaps. Should be great. High tide, guys, today is 11:30. It's on the run up now.
Yeah, it's a big tide too.
I didn't actually get. I think it was a 1.8.
Yeah, it is. It's okay because it was over the ramp yesterday here. It comes right up over the ramp and starts filling. So
yeah, so 1.8. That's a big tide kick. Normally around your Christmas time, you start getting your king tides, and then this afternoon it'll be low at 6:23. Yeah. Which I didn't even have a look at it because I didn't see what sort of tide we I know they're high and low.
Yesterday was a 1.7.
If that's a 1.8 and that's running out, that's going to run out to maybe a 0.2 or 3. Yeah. That's a big tide. That's massive. So if you're going to go fishing, guys, maybe look, stick around. Look, get out of the main system because in the main system she's going to gush like anything. Get into the places like Bobbin Head or Barawa, into the creeks, you know, so where the current's not as quick. So that should be good. Fishing reports. Guys, I've had a talk to a few guys during the week. There are some mulloway around, but
yeah, there's been a few.
But they're getting them upriver.
Yeah.
A lot of fish have been going upriver. Not very many out the front. I know David caught one the other day out the front.
Yep. Look, there's been a couple being caught around here. Heaps of soapies and just all legal stuff like that.
Exactly. I've had a couple of
heaps of flathead around.
Sorry if you've got noise in the background. It's just some boats going. There's someone coming. We've got Larry Ebner's boat in the background there. Good old lads. Hello, Larry. How are you?
Yeah, Larry, we're just having a good chat to him.
We're just having a talk to him. He's got a beautiful
He's
boat.
actually going to take. He wants us to take you out fishing, so we might grab him one day and we'll take him out.
I think we'll do that. I think we can do that. If he's got time.
If he's got time.
I actually asked him. I said, well, what are you doing here, mate? You're normally on TV.
Yeah, he's got them on and off of it.
And so Jewies are around, but there's also reports of plenty of flathead. Guys, the system's alive with flathead. If you can't catch a flathead, you're doing something wrong. And just go drifting and you'll be fine, honestly.
Keep them frames too, people, for your little chirpers. There's a few crabs around too. The blue swimmers are thick as thieves, and the crabs are just, the muddies are just starting to come on now. They were on.
The muddies are slow in our system.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know, but Gaz is going somewhere after the show this morning.
I'll tell you what, Gaz, I'm taking me hat off. That's
Gaz is going to go pick up a couple of mud crabs this morning after the show.
I've actually
You what?
It could, yeah.
Have you been putting any out?
I put some traps out yesterday because I got my mate Jono, the engineer. He's down. He's up on the barbie. So I promised him a crab. So I've got a few traps out yesterday. Me and my young fella were out and put them out. So hopefully get one.
Yeah.
I only want one. I'm not going to.
I've got 3 because I've got plenty of people to feed.
Well, I want one. You're a bit
mate,
greedy, mate.
Well, I don't know. I left a crab pot here some time ago. I still haven't seen it.
I hope I get one. I'll send him a picture.
And I wonder if there's any mud crabs inside.
I forgot about that. I was putting it out yesterday. Well, that's Gaz's trap.
Yeah.
So if I get one in that,
Gaz's trap.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah, that'd be right. Anyway, look, there's also some bream around. If you go out the front, whiting are coming into the system. Bloodworms, or not bloodworms, tube worms, even strips of squid. Been told they've been getting them on. Your flathead, they're going the prawns, guys. So it's just a normal running rig with a sinker and a trace and just a long shank hook with a prawn, a whole prawn and drift. They love the prawns. And it's also very optional because you can also get dewies as well, like doing that sort of stuff as well on the drift.
And 2 people, the squid are around. I went out up.
I was going to ask. That was my next question.
We'll get into that later on.
No. Well, you're good now. Put him on the spot.
So what happened?
We've got some fishing stories. So Shane can go
I'll
first.
give you one. What happens? I grew up the river, so I've fished basically Brower up the Wiseman's Ferry, right up to the end of the Hawkesbury. So for bass, your perch, jewfish around Wiseman's, Lower Portland, stuff like that. So I've never really fished for squid. I don't really know much about them. Want to learn, so I've been teaching myself how to catch squid. So the other night, me and the young fella went for a run up the Cow End, had them around the boat under the lights. For the life of us, couldn't get anything to bite. So we tried everything. We threw every lure. We threw a prawn. We threw a yakka at them on the prong turnout. Come back the next day, and I thought, bugger, I'll put a post up. Thanks, everyone, for doing that, because we snuck back out the next night and we cleaned up.
I know you did.
Everyone give me some advice.
You must have got about 13 or 14 squid.
We got 18.
18. Here I am.
And the Mozzies, we're going to stay there till we bagged out. We could have bagged out, but because I think it's 20, isn't it? You're allowed
20 each. 20 each.
20 each.
20 each.
Oh, we're right then. We wouldn't have bagged out.
Yeah, so you're 20 each.
Then the Mozzies kicked in, so we sort of had to get out of there.
You didn't have the Bushmans? No, the Bushmans works.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no. Yeah. And what other fishing have you been doing? Anything else?
No, I've only just done that. I'm going to do some fishing next week because the young bloke's going to come back down. So we're going to do some flathead fishing and stuff like that and move into the crabs. So
guys, we've been so busy. Shane's been busy with work. I've been busy with work. I've still got another week to go at work. Although I did have 3 days off this week.
Actually, I've got a busy week this week too. I'll put myself in for a bit, but I'm going to try and get out. I just want to do an afternoon session, so just go out and flick some lures and get some flathead.
Okay.
I've actually got some flathead coming if this young fella. I've got young Cooper coming on live pretty soon. He's going to come and drop in. I'm going to ask him a few questions and stuff.
Talk to Cooper.
He's been out a couple of hours, and I said to Coops, if you catch a flathead, you little bugger, bring one back for me.
There you go.
So I might be having flatty for lunch.
Well, the rage all this week is the guy that caught that big mulloway in Narrabeen Lakes.
Narrabeen.
150 centimetres.
That was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Believe it or not, it was my cousin.
Was it?
It was my cousin.
Yeah,
and I go fishing with him in that spot occasionally.
Yeah.
We go flicking for up laddies. Yeah. But good on you, Camello. Well done, mate. 150 centimetres.
Yeah, that was unbelievable, wasn't it?
He's the guy that helped him do it, bring it in. He's put it up on his Instagram, and it had like 300,000 hits. You know, just on that one fish. Oh, it's a great little story too. Cool. And he caught it on a 1-0. A little ball sinker, a little 16-pound trace.
Just swallowed on these. He was just in the right
a live potty mullet.
Unbelievable.
We fished this hole there, and we throw the mullet out, and and the Dewey snacked on it. We've got 40 minutes now. Bring that in.
Fella sent me a picture yesterday of a fish. It was dead on 110. It was in his little kayak with 10-pound line and stuff like that. And I thought, geez, that'd be exciting getting a fish like that on a kayak.
A 110.
110.
Where was this at?
He wouldn't tell me.
Wouldn't tell you?
He was kept it all to himself.
Funny, you know, they don't tell us anything. But, however, who do we have here? Oh, we have Connor. No, it's Cooper.
Hi guys.
Cooper, how are you, mate?
Okay, nice to
Who's
meet
your
you,
mate? Who's your mate? Come on board, mate.
Sit here, buddy.
Come on board.
Sit up against there.
Sit on board and come up and have a chat with us.
What's happening?
Got the boat. Don't have any rope.
You got any rope?
Where's your breakfast?
Up there.
Did you grab a roll?
Go grab some.
Come back in teams. Jono's cooking it.
We're getting away sausage rolls, sausages, bacon and eggs. You want some, guys? Come on down. We've got the chef there. We're working hard. Young Connor, have you been? So did you catch anything?
We caught a few flathead and.
Oh, so Shane gets his flathead.
Did you bring him one back?
No, a little bit small.
We have to send him out again.
Yeah.
Cooper is an up and coming lure fisherman.
Yeah.
He likes to catch, release.
Shane, mate, that's Gaz.
Michael.
How what's your name?
Michael.
Michael. How long have you been fishing for, Michael?
Uh,
Has this guy gotten you into it, has he?
he's got me a bit more into it, yeah.
Has he? Good on you.
Love it.
Excellent. You're both growing birds' nests, I see.
Yeah.
So you need a haircut.
Yeah.
He needs a haircut. God, these kids at these young
Did you have
age.
breakfast? There's some rolls and stuff up there too, boys.
Yeah, we've got some bacon and eggs for you.
Yeah.
Get into a feed.
It should be good. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
Tell you what, it's going to be hot.
So where have you been fishing today?
I've just been fishing the points around Brower.
Yeah.
Just flicking plastics, but it's a bit slow this morning. Got a few flathead, but nothing.
So no other hits?
No.
You've been marking anything up on
Yeah,
the...
heaps of bait around. Heaps
Yeah.
of bait.
Any big arcs?
Nah, not really. Just heaps of bait, but nah, just a few flathead around today.
So tell the people how you when you target some fish, what you look for.
So I look for tide changes,
Yep.
bait. I also look for a bit of run. I like a bit of run in
Yep.
the tide. I don't really like the slack.
Yep.
Do you fish holes, big holes?
Yeah, big holes, most of the
changes.
points, yeah. And just key the lures, just hitting the bottom.
What size lure are you running now?
4 inch.
So that's do you change your lure to different sizes?
Yeah,
during the
change
day?
the jig heads every now
What are
and
you
then.
using? What sort of plastic do you normally use?
I use the Squidgy's Biotop and
Right. Plug out the squidges.
Plug.
There you
Cool,
go,
cool,
boys.
cool.
the bait junkies,
Jump
Oh,
off the
bait junkies,
yeah, the
squidgies,
motor oils and
Mo-
Z-mans.
Z-Mans!
Yeah.
So what colour's working at the moment, Kurt?
Motor oil,
I was going to normally say, is it a diesel?
diesel minnows, yeah.
Diesel? Normally a pretty good one to use.
But I also use bloodworm.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
And what would you catch on the bloodworm?
Everything.
Yeah?
I don't really care about colours too much.
Fantastic. So what size jig head are you using?
3/8 and
In the hook?
4/0.
4-0s?
Yeah.
No rest up in 4-0s.
Yeah.
You ain't getting away on a 4-0.
You're good.
No, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Have you got a rod there you can show us
Yeah.
what one of your setups are?
Yeah.
Show us the setup.
So we'll have a look at one of your setups.
We're getting all the information here.
We are. This is great. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, you got a Surtape.
Yeah, Surtape.
Nice.
Well, that's just a Squidgy.
Oh, what is it? Is that a 1000?
It's a 2,500.
Wow.
So really light, but they seem to get it.
What pound line's this?
This is 20 pound
20 pound
to a 16 pound leader.
16 pound. Yeah, right.
Oh, look at this.
That's
Nice.
a Squidgy.
So how tight? This is a question that I get asked all the time. The drag, I'm pulling on that pedal. There's not much drag on this. Then it won't break that leader off.
Yeah, I play it really light normally. But I do like this during the fight. I do like to change up the settings a bit.
So it just goes to show, I mean, how big was that Dewey you caught at that time?
Meter 23.
Metre 23, right, on this.
Yeah.
A 2000 reel, 10 kilo line, with a, what trace?
16 pound.
16 pound trace. As much as what, did you see the Dewey that was caught the other day in Narrabeen?
Yeah.
That was my cousin.
Was it?
He's watching now.
Oh, is he?
So he caught that.
So what was that on?
He caught it on a live mullet.
Yeah, but what was he running?
He was running something very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. 16 pound leader with might have been 10, 15 pound trace or something.
Yeah.
Line, I should say. And
He wasn't a lure, he was a live.
No, he was live on a 4,000 reel. So, but it just goes to show what you can catch. I mean, people put these posts up on Facebook. Go, oh, you liar! You didn't catch it on that. Blah blah blah. You need a big reel to catch it, but you don't. These are fine. I catch most of my jewies on a 4,000 reel.
Yeah.
I had the 4,000 Certate. It's the best reel I've ever had in my life.
That's right.
The best. And they're brilliant. I didn't know they went that small.
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it?
Just a 3 to 6 kilo rod.
So also, guys, have a look at this. Hang on. Have a look at this, and you'll see there's like a little bit of. It's like a glittery sort of. Does that like act like glitter in the water or not?
Yeah.
It does. And what Jewies most probably they do think of is when that's going along, they see the shine, and the shine of it, and it looks like flecks, and they think it could be like stuff coming off a bait fish, and they'll snap onto it. They'll love it. They love it. Anything like it.
Yep.
I went fishing with Kane Bettinson once, and something very similar, and it had the glitter on it. I bet it was actually a brown bit within the diesel, I think. And it was just the way it worked and how he showed me how to do it. And you're right, you just follow the bait school, and you'll mark fish. They could be like 50 metres away from them, and then because they're just hanging off the bait fish, and you cast back to them, and you just it's slow work, and it works really, really well.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff, mate. That's excellent.
Yeah.
You know, you're with a TV star right behind you, Larry Ebner, walking down there. There's Larry.
Larry's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
That's Larry there. He's got a beautiful boat.
It's sunrise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sunrise. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's here today.
He's loving it, propped up.
So have you got any other fishing stories you want to share with us?
Not really. Just I had a story down where I was fishing for brim on a little 2-inch rod on 6-pound line, and I had a really slow day. I was casting all day, and then I just watched my lure just sink, and then this Jewies came out of nowhere, just took it.
Really?
Streamed off. Yeah, I landed it. It went 76.
76?
Yeah, on 6-pound line.
On 6 pound?
Yeah.
It
Goes to show. Yeah.
It goes to show you catch it. But how would you go if they're were you near rocks?
Yeah, right. But like they sit really close. People don't realise that.
No, I know they sit close.
Yeah.
But did he take you into the rocks or he come out?
Yeah, he had me snagged for a bit.
He did, did he?
Yeah.
And what pound trace were you using?
6 pound.
Trace 6 pound?
Yeah.
Wow.
6-pound trace.
3 kilo line.
Yeah.
It's that's 9
What was
pound
the other one you got there?
Meter 12.
Yeah, so we got a meter 12 and he plucked it on the decky one day, brought it around and I carved it up for him. That was a good fish too.
You carved it up for him.
You know,
You kept it.
we're hungry, mate.
No, that's all good. You're allowed to keep a fish every now, but the bulk of the fish, I'm pretty sure you release.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And what about you, Michael? Have you been catching many?
A lot, but not too much quality.
No? But you're still learning as well?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I've been getting too many flatheads.
Yeah? Too many?
Yeah, too many.
Well, there's nothing wrong with too many, mate.
They get boring.
Oh, they get boring, sorry.
There's bits of all there, any size out of them at the moment.
All around 50.
All around 50. They get boring. 50 centimetre flathead. People die for that, mate. They want flathead. They want their bag of 5 to take home for a feed. You know how good quality flathead eating is?
Yeah.
It is beautiful. Really, really nice. I like to keep a couple for a feed. Okay, so you haven't landed that Jewy yet?
Sadly not.
No.
Waiting on the gym.
Trying to go on today.
Mate, you know what? I feel confident you're going to get one, but you're going to have to get away from the wheel of the noises.
Yeah.
Too much boat
There's a lot of
traffic.
boat traffic this morning.
Yeah.
I've seen probably 30 boats come out from here. I was here at 5:45 or something.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few when I got here going out.
Yeah.
But that's good. Oh, someone else is in the set. Is that your son? Oh, what are you doing? Will, look at him. God, they're
The
all
young
coming.
fella's finally turned up.
Look
He,
at this, would ya?
How are you, mate?
You just wake up out of bed, did you?
The squid hunter's here. The new squid hunter.
The new squid hunter. Hey, how did you go the other night catching all those squid with Dad? Yeah?
It's good, wasn't it?
Did you have a lot of fun?
And good eating too. Geez, they were nice. I actually didn't so I cooked them. My mate lives down here. He's the head chef at Fire Door. So the Fire Door's like one of the best restaurants in Australia.
All right.
It's been the best restaurant I think 6 years or so now, and he's the head chef there. He runs it. And I rang him up and said, listen, I've got all these squid. What's the best way to cook them? And he goes, just pluck the beak out, pluck the backbone out, and just olive oil and salt, high temperature, for about 5 seconds each side, and you won't go wrong. And I ate them like that, and I'll tell you what, they were just like little lollipops in my mouth. They were.
Yeah, thank you. I know what I would have done with them, but anyway,
Yeah,
I would have turned them into mulloway bait.
I don't really use the mulloway because for fishing for mulloway, I just use live bait, so I didn't.
All right.
I wouldn't mind trying keeping a few live and putting them out live. I reckon that might be a good thing.
So getting back to your lure fishing.
Yep.
That's all you'd really do is lure fishing. Yeah.
I've done some bait fishing.
Yeah, I took him out bait fishing.
Okay, so do you use any heavy gear at all?
Nah, that's my heaviest reel that I have is a 2,500.
Did you hear that, guys? 2,500 reel is the heaviest he goes. The guy's going to be a superstar. He's going to have his own fishing page soon.
He's going to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, mate, you're going well. You're really coming on board. You're really coming to leaps and bounds, which is good. So, I mean, what's your main goal, your main target, your main thing you want to do?
Main thing I want to do is just fish. That's
just
all
fish.
I want to do. Yeah.
So you're going to just work your whole life around fishing?
Yeah, boating, fishing. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you now that something you should be doing is eventually, when you get a little bit older, is get your coxswain's license.
Yep.
And I'm serious. Save up for a boat and then have your own charter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you're going to start making money and you're going to know what you're going to be doing. But starting now is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
14.
14. 14's catching fish already.
That's unreal.
Oh, God. Well, we can't give him a rod and a reel, can we? He's
not getting one.
No, he's not. He's too
He
much.
should be giving us one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I just hope you remember us and hopefully I'm still alive in 10 years' time. But Gaz, come on out with me today. Remember me? Coops.
Right.
I'm 24 now. I've got my own.
You'll have to have a special boat, Gaz, with a wheelchair ramp for you.
Yeah.
Come down.
Thanks very much. Yeah, just a wheelchair for Gaz here.
Just he's on.
No, that's all good.
That's good.
Well,
so you're going to fish. Have you been fishing the main river as well?
Not recently. I found that there's heaps of bait in Brow. There's heaps of fish holes.
So you've just been in Brow?
Yeah. I did a trip not long ago from Brow to Wisons, and we caught 5 fish out of Brow and only caught about 40 fish in Brow.
Yeah, righto. So
especially
with these big tides, hey, just stay out of the main current.
Yeah, that's the other problem. Yeah, but you're spot locking though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I went to spot. So I took him out for a bait fish. We done a half and half. So we bait fish for the change, and then we went lure fishing after it. Yeah. And we actually just spot locked with his boat. I went in his boat, and we spot locked on the spots. Found the jewfish, found the arcs, locked onto them, and then put our baits down. And it actually worked. It was a good thing. We ended up with just a couple of 70s, 60 or something like that. And that was good.
So I should be buying another boat with a spot lock on.
Yeah, I reckon it's the way to go.
Maybe my project boat, I can, instead of selling it, I can
just
keep
have
it.
A little run around.
And it's 510.
Yeah, right.
510, but it's.
What's on the back of that?
It's a 75.
Yeah, beauty. Is it a tiller or front steer? Tiller.
Front steering. Sorry, you're steering from the wheel. Yeah. I'm thinking. You got me thinking there.
Well, I've got a centre console I fish out of too, see, and I'm thinking of putting an electric motor on that, so then I can just use the spot lock as well now. I think so. I'm going to do that, and then if I'm going to anchor up for a few hours overnight, then I'll drop the anchor. Otherwise, that worked perfect.
Probably I might just get a little titty, buy a little titty. With everything set up on it already.
Yeah, well that's only, what's yours, Coops? That's 12 foot.
4 metres.
Yeah,
4 metre with a 30 horsepower.
No, that's perfect. That looks really good.
Yeah.
How big's the motor?
30.
30 horsepower?
Yeah.
So that would scoot around here.
Yeah, it goes well.
What sort of pace are you getting out of that?
Close to 30 knots.
30 knots. So that's 60 k's.
30 knots.
30 knots, yeah.
It's as much as I get out of my
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
my
and he's
boat.
in a 12-foot.
And I got 190.
Yeah.
Wow. But mine's a heavy boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to wear your life jacket when you're out there.
I don't think you need to. I think it's under 12 you need it.
all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
You need to have them on.
But when he's
Is
moving,
it-
if he's by himself, he needs to jacket
Yeah.
on.
yeah, but there's two in the boat.
No, you don't need it.
No. Okay. So he's even with the rules.
See
of
where
the-
William needs to wear his life jacket.
Say goodbye to Larry.
Hey guys,
See you,
See you,
Larry.
mate.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
have to get you to come show me how to do that.
No
Go
problem.
up there, don't worry about that. We'll get him on board.
He wants us to take him out fishing, just to help him how to catch. Actually, come back. We'll take. Cooper wants to take you out. Yeah, that'd be
Because
good.
he actually just built a house up the river there.
Yeah,
so
he's building now or something. He said,
moved
or
in there.
he's
He
doing
actually had
something.
another house, then he's renovated another one. So
Yeah.
now he's just moved that, sold that one, and he's moved.
Ah,
into
good
the-
on him. Good on him. I love the boat he's got there.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
All right, boys, go up and grab yourselves a bacon and egg roll or
Yeah,
a
did you
sausage
Get one?
sandwich or something.
Yeah, I haven't had a breakfast yet.
Yeah.
Jump up
Go-
there.
go up
Jono's
to
up there
Jono
on the
on
boat.
boat.
He's probably still.
Look, your sister's up there as well. Is that your sister?
Who's that?
No.
That's his mum. That's William's mum coming to get him.
Oh, there you go.
Did you take her out fishing? Did you check? Where's the crabs, mate? Did you check the traps? He hasn't even checked the traps on me.
Oh,
This kid, I've bought him
Anyway.
a pizza.
all right, boys, go up and grab
Go up,
something
yeah.
to eat.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dane.
No worries.
Thank you for coming on board.
Yeah, no worries.
Good chat, boys.
Yeah, bring back the sausage sizzle for me.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. All right, thanks.
What's it supposed to get to today? What,
33.
Well,
33,
down here.
yeah,
Geez,
33,
that's
yeah.
hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like 40 out.
That was
And-
fantastic having young Cooper then.
Yeah, how good is he?
look-
He's getting some good fish too. It's unreal.
And his mother, God love her, she brings him down in the car, drops him off in the
Picks him
water.
up. I seen her this morning actually. It was 5:45 and she's sitting at the boat ramp waiting for him while he's dropping the boat, and then she comes down. And I've actually seen her here and seen her here 2 hours waiting for him. Have you seen Cooper around? I said, oh, I passed him about 2 hours ago. Well,
that's
I'm supposed to
excellent.
be back. I've been
But it just
sitting here
goes to
2
show,
hours.
guys, that you don't need real heavy stuff with your flicking for lures and stuff like that. 2,000 reel.
That's right, because of the rod and the reel, and then you've got the boat he's using with the electric motor and stuff. That's taken a lot out of it too. You're not
Yeah.
chasing. You can just chase them up the river. You're not anchored, so you can just.
But bait fishing and lure fishing is two different types
oh
of
yeah,
things.
it's totally different.
But yeah, anyway. Well, good luck to the kid, I say.
I'm too lazy to.
Um,
I used to do lures, but just too lazy.
Look, guys, if there's anyone around here, we've got a rod and a reel to give away to a boy and a girl.
We have.
A pink rod and a green rod. So it's good to have them. We've got people coming past all the time. So they've got motors. I don't know if I can hear you or not, if you can hear us. But
I wonder if there's. So Cooper just he got a couple little fish this morning. He said so.
yeah.
There's a lot of flathead around, don't there? Everyone's been getting a good feed of flat.
However, I went away.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
My little fishing expedition, I went away with a few mates, a few train drivers.
Fair dinkum.
Yeah, they're good blokes. I've been away with them a couple of times.
Where'd you go?
We went up to Southwest Rocks.
Yeah, right.
Normally we go on a charter. So this time we said, look, we'll hire a house,
Yeah.
we'll take our own boats.
Ah,
and-
right, I
and-
see.
yeah. But Southwest Rocks has got a bar.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and that's pretty notorious. If it's a nor'easter blowing, you ain't going.
You're gone.
Well, you've got to be really careful. So we got out twice in the 5 days
Yeah, right.
because of the bar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty experienced with the bar. I had no issues, so I was fine. It's a matter of watching the bar when you're going out, and then obviously watching it on the way back in. Don't turn your head and look around. Focus on what you're doing.
Commit yourself.
You got to. The other bloke that was with us, Chris, God love him, he's never done it before.
Yeah.
And he sort of, he did all right, don't get me wrong, but he was pretty nervous there.
I know every Christmas that a lot of boats go over there. A lot of boats.
He was very, very nervous, but he got through it.
Yeah.
But Oh, look at this. Oh, guys. Look at this, guys. Wow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I got sausage, egg, and bacon.
Give him the whole combo.
Oh, wow. But anyway, so he got through it, but he had a couple of big bumps, and one wave took him sideways. So it was pretty scary stuff. But when we got out, we went and targeted the reefs.
Yeah.
We didn't get too many fish because it's the first time fishing there by ourselves.
Yeah.
We know the charter guy up there, so he helped us out a little bit. I got a nice snapper, 3 kilo red. Got some pig fish, a couple of other small.
Any kingies up there, mate?
Plenty of kingies. We caught untold kingies, but all undersized.
Oh, fair dinkum.
All little rats. And as soon as you put a bait in the water, bang, they're on it. Yeah, that's how bad it
They're
was.
like the soapies here.
Yeah, and dolphin fish.
Yeah.
Undersized dolphin fish.
Oh, mate.
Got one keeper. We got to the pad a little bit later. All the other boats had already been there, and they've already got their bag limits and gone.
Yeah, right.
So we got left with all the little ones. Anyway, so that was one day, and then the next day the first day we went out, and I was fishing getting close up near Scott's Head. So we got a few fish there.
Yeah.
So then the other 2 days we couldn't get out on the water. I went into the river.
Yeah.
So I'm drifting the wall. So it's nice and flat as you go before you get to the bar. But there's a couple of big holes along there. And I remember with one of the charter guys I was there, Ocean Hunter, Zane and Vic, they showed me how to drift the wall. And anyway, so got some big flathead.
Oh,
yeah, big in their 80s. You know, they're big flathead.
A mate of mine lives up there, and I was up there working one day, and he took me out a few times, and the flathead we got up there, and the jewfishers, he's a jew fisherman up there.
Yeah.
And he's usually got some nice fish up there.
That's what we were hoping for, some jewies, but it never happened. But
He got him in the channel. In that channel marker, we anchored up and then drifted on one side, and then he took me to another little reef where beauty, mate.
no worries.
Yeah, where a little channel comes out and meets the main river. We sat on the corner there, and we got some nice jewfish out of there. But then he said, "All right, I had to change the tide. Let's go up to the breakwall," and we drifted up and down the breakwall. I'll tell you what, we got some big flathead.
It's a great spot. It really is a good spot.
We've just got a message coming.
But we were trying. We did a couple of bits of lures, hoping. Oh, also along the breakwall, I got a nice cobia.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, got a cobia along the breakwall as well. He took live, and we're using live baits.
Is it Christmas time they get the marlin up there coming right in?
Riding close into Trial Bay. They come into very close.
Yep.
Because there's so much bait up there. You guys off now?
Yeah.
Guys, have a great day, eh?
Boys,
Hey, did you get a drink? There's poppers up there as well.
We'll be right.
You right?
Bring us some flatty back, could you?
Yeah,
get one?
we'll try and get some.
Yeah.
Shane's trying to con his way into a flathead.
Oh, I'll get one. I'll keep asking everyone. I'll go.
Anyway, so that was basically my 4 days away.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
ya.
Have a good day. Thank you. So it was with a bunch of good mates. One came down from Queensland, and 2 from the Central Coast, and 1 from Hornsby. And we all met up, and it was great.
What's the so you just stayed in a B&B place, did you? So that because that's the way to do it. It wouldn't be that big. A couple of all you would stay at the same place, and then you just cruise around.
5 days, $200, $140 each.
For a day.
Yeah. No, each.
For the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought you meant a day.
No. I paid for my. I was there for 5 days.
Yeah.
$140.
Geez, that's a cheap little weekend, isn't it?
It was $900 for the week
Yeah.
between 5 guys.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
So yeah, that's good.
and then we had bait on top of that. Food. He bought so many kilos of meat. We had like 20 steaks.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Maybe 40.
So if you all
30
throw
steaks.
in and then
It works out.
get
so
up there
cheap,
and you're not shopping or anything, and you're not really buying nothing. Only if the weather turns bad, then you're going to have to sit at the pub and have a few skewies or something.
We did that the first day.
Oh, did you? That's all right.
We went to the pub the first day and had a pub meal. It was nice actually.
Was the weather bad? That you didn't, yeah.
Couldn't get out. So we had a pub meal. And met some locals up there and a couple of charter guys. We're talking to them. Really, really nice people up there. It's a friendly atmosphere up there.
Yeah.
Some really good stories that got told to us. Some big kingies. Oh, here we go. Jane's on the phone.
They're all coming in hot.
How you going, boys?
Message.
Oh, here we go. There's Derek.
Mate.
Did you get yourself a roll?
Nah, it's all good, buddy.
Go up and get a feed, mate.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
what's the dog's name?
Jimmy?
Jimmy. It's Jimmy. Look. Jimmy. We're live on the show, mate. So there's Derek and there's Jimmy.
Derek's on a houseboat down in Cumberland.
And you didn't get your fish
Every
last
week.
night.
No
Something
food.
got gobbled all my crab bait.
Did they? Oh no.
Yeah.
There's plenty of baits around. Maybe it's all little fish eating them.
There's plenty of bait around in there. Plenty of bait. Yeah, alright. Have a good show, fellas. I'll see you on there.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah, he's got a houseboat just up the river. He comes out every weekend and just stays on it and fishes off the back.
Derek was on the other side before, but he moved up there.
Yeah, so he was on this side where I am, but then he brought a bigger houseboat and moved up the other end.
He's a lot quieter up there.
Yeah, there's no one really up there. It's pretty good.
So we ended up, as I say, that trip was away. It was okay. It was good. More fish would have been good. I didn't get to go crabbing, so I think you need a little bit more time up there if you want to do a lot of things.
It's learning the new places too, isn't it? Like I find if you're going somewhere new, it almost takes you a week before you sort of get a bit of a rhythm.
Well, we're going back in March because March is the Spanish mackerel run.
I might come up with you then for a couple of days.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I think we'll be hiring a house again, or no, actually, I think we're going on a charter.
Yeah, right.
We'll get we're going on a charter. The charter guy will take us. Andrew, he's got Sea Scout up there.
Yeah, right.
He's a great skipper. Andrew is. He's Decky Paul.
Yep.
They know their stuff.
That's who you used last time.
That's who we used last time. Yeah, Sea Scout.
You were pretty happy with that.
Yeah. And even while we were out there in our boats, he was massive. He was watching us on radar.
Oh, was he?
He was going, stop. Yeah, at a certain spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. That's how good's that?
Good. See you, mate. Have a good day.
Good one, mate.
And it was good. That amazing what a radar can do.
Oh, that's unreal.
Yeah, he as I say, he was just watching us.
A big mullet just jumped on.
A big mullet? No. Yeah.
So he had you on his radar. Yeah, right, because he could just see that there was a boat there, obviously on his sounder, and then just saying, "No, you're on it. Stop that. That's the mark." Yeah.
He's looking on the radar. Then on his sounder, he's got mark.
Yep.
Stop.
Yeah. Watching you come over his mark. And say,
He was basically telling us where to stop, which is good. And it's you don't get too many people doing that. So that was fantastic. That was. All in all, it was a good trip.
Yep.
Would have liked to have stayed more, but being silly season, my business has just been flat out. I could have worked today, but I took it off. So I did 2 days. I did Thursday, Friday this week, and I worked my butt. I even had my daughter come out and work with me yesterday.
Yeah, right. We've only got this week, haven't we? And then Christmas next Monday, I think.
Well, I got work this week coming all day, every day.
Yep.
And Christmas is next Monday week. So,
cool.
Which is good.
I'm thinking too at the start of the year, I'm trying to, because we haven't got much service on the river, it's pretty hard to sort of pull up, like Bar Point for instance, it wouldn't have enough service to do a live feed, so I'm setting up at the moment a Wi-Fi with an aerial, because I want to do the one at the start of the year where we're actually fishing for jewfish while we're going live on doing a live stream. So
why not?
That'd be a real good morning. So we'll put baits out and actually then go live, and hopefully we can.
We'll be proper Jew fishing.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll proper Jew fish.
Proper Jew fishing, like okay, not just have a rod out, but it's gonna be hard.
We'll do it.
And what happens if a rod screams off?
Well, it'll be good. It'll be all part of it.
Also, I finally got to unveil my boat.
Yeah.
I got a new wrap put on it.
Yeah, I've seen that. How good.
So
what does it look like on the water?
Oh, I'll show you some photos.
Yeah.
I actually put it. No, I haven't put nothing up on Facebook yet.
No, you haven't. No. So actually put a. I've seen a little picture of it. I think that might have been on your normal page, and you had it like a little picture of
possibly.
it on the water.
But I'll put some on the back deck on what it looks like. If you're ever on the water, come and say hello. Don't be scared. I don't bite.
No.
Just don't throw sinkers at me. I'm not a nasty person, so
Just do hot laps around me.
Yeah, do hot wraps around me. So we're going to be here for another half hour or so.
Yeah.
If anyone comes down,
Get out of here before it gets hot. Yeah.
Yeah. But don't forget, I've got a rod and reel to give away.
We have too.
Where are they? One girl, one boy. If no one comes down, guys, we'll just keep them for another day.
We can do another little comp as well. Yeah, we could probably put a post up, first flathead caught or something like that in an hour, and we'll give a rod, put a picture up.
Well,
we'll work something out.
If you're listening, Sylvana and Vern, you put a photo up on my page this morning of your daughter with a 60 centimetre mulloway. If you're in the area, pop over. That's good enough for me. She's won a rod and reel. Yeah.
Was that this morning? Was it?
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, fishing.
Yeah. Come over and grab a rod and reel for her. I haven't seen no ones of any boys yet.
No.
So
I think like a lot of people at the moment are just fishing for the flathead. I haven't really seen anyone going out fishing for a jewfish.
well, obviously a lot of people on the Hawkesbury Jewfish page, they like to fish for their jewfish.
Yeah.
But bycatch is always good. We actually ran into a couple of people this morning. Andrew hasn't been on the. I haven't seen him for a long time. Some Croatian guys, beautiful guys.
Yeah.
Haven't seen them for a long, long time. They're out fishing. They're going to go try for some other. He thinks he's going to get his 1.20 metre today.
Yeah. What did he say? He caught a 60 and now it should be 120.
120. Yes. He said last year I caught a 60. Now it should be doubled that.
It should be doubled. So he's looking for his fish again.
But that's a good thing when they when people want they got an aim. You know. They got a 60. Okay, now I want to get that 70. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was like when I was
just
younger.
to even break that metre, even to crack that metre mark is like I remember when I first got my metre fish, and you're looking at it, I was sort of just staring at it, thinking, I got it, I've done it.
Well, as I say, the first one in Botany Bay.
Yep.
Had to lean over the front of the boat. Get it out. Oh. Everything. Pouring rain.
Yeah. Well, that's going to happen, doesn't it?
Pouring rain. It was crazy fishing. We go for the jet ski. Going out for a cruise. The old Sea-Doo. As long as they obey the rules, I'm happy. But when they start terrorising you, I'm not happy.
Well, they don't sort of do much. They sort of just terrorise you. That's all they ever do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're built for speed.
Oh, they definitely are.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you got on this week, Shane?
Well, like I said, I've got the young bloke coming back down. We're going to do some crabbing and some a bit more squidding. We're going to go out and do another night of squidding, and we're going to do some.
Is that during the week?
During the week, so I've got a few little jobs to do. Then afternoons we'll go out. We're going to go out fishing. Obviously, have our traps out ready. Go check our traps, move our traps around, rebait them. Then we'll do some lure fishing, some flatties during the week. So that keeps. So if we get our flatties, obviously, then we can keep our cycle going using our frames and for our traps and stuff.
So when you were catching the squid, you got underwater lights, haven't you?
Yeah. So I just put a light out.
Yeah.
Had it actually just put it on a paddle, so I had it out sort of a metre off the boat, sort of thing. Then dropped it so it's just under the water.
Yeah.
Lighten us up, and then I don't know, about 20 minutes, half an hour later, they sort of, you see the circle of life, I call it, start gathering, the little fish come up, prawns, and then you just see that, and then next thing you'll just see this circle of swarm of the squid come in. And it's actually cool because you sort of think, oh, they're not going to turn up. The next thing, they just sort of start circling. You think, oh, here, no, they're here, and then
So when you were catching one, was it easy to catch it, or was it one hit and miss?
Yeah, it was sort of hit and miss. So what I found with it was, instead of putting the lure in the actual light, I was throwing the lure past the light, and so they'd circle in the light, and then they'd see the bait, and you just see one sort of go and dart off and grab the lure.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't happen. It was like spontaneous. Like you'd get one to do it, and then 15 minutes later, another one would grab it.
Oh,
It wasn't like a constant cycle of them biting. You'd sort of have to wait, and then it's like, oh, all right, we're going to have another.
But you're right. When I went for them, they were very, very finicky.
Yeah, they sort of still were, but they were hungry.
So I'm going to ask Shane after the show what his secret was, how to catch them.
How to catch them,
yeah. Because
so we worked out there was I think it was a 1.8. Couple of boys put up messages saying you should try 1.8, which is a tiny little.
Yeah.
It's just there. So
oh, is that a little pink one?
Yeah. And I found that was the key to it, with a bit of that the stuff you put on the lures, the little scent stuff. So we put some of that on. And that seemed to be the key to the operation. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And
I tried so many different things, but the bigger lures seem to be scaring them. So I'm thinking, if you get them even smaller than that, it'd probably work.
I don't think you can get them any smaller.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm thinking if you get one that's tiny.
Yeah, they very rarely make them.
Yeah.
But I do have one around that size.
That'd be that'd be a killer. That would work. But what was another one I was thinking? If you could make them that big and set them up on a bait jig, so it looks like a school of prawns.
Actually, that's not even but even if you were to put a bait jig unweighted, right?
I tried it.
You did?
Yeah.
No good. No. Because of how sharp those little hooks are.
I tried everything, and I've done bait jig with big sinkers. So I did bonk, big bounces. Done a lighter sinker, a little pea sinker, so I'd done like a smaller bounce, cut the sinker off, weightless, tried to jig them, nothing worked except that tiny little jig in the dark. So as soon as I put it in the dark, the odd one would come up and get interested and bite it.
I see them all the time.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Did you have a lot of yellowtail around as well?
I found when the yellowtail were around, they didn't want to take it. When there was no bait around, that's when they felt more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Okay. And okay, so
I'm only learning these two, Pete. Like I said before, like I mainly fish up the river, so I'm sort of teaching myself squid.
So because in Cowan, there's a few places where you can go and there's weed beds.
Yeah.
Were you close to weed beds, or you're in the deep?
So all I done is went into a bay, grabbed the mooring, put me tinny on the mooring, and put me light in the water.
Yeah.
So nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing bloody crazy.
I got my boat's got the squid lights underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to start doing it again. I normally go out through Pittwater and Patonga there and catch my squid.
Yeah. So I'm thinking next week, if I get a chance, or over the Christmas break, I might go down and just might even take the big boat down, do a couple of nights down there and just
do that, because I'll come down as well.
Yeah, I want to try them during the day. So if they're there at night, where are they?
I know. I've never caught them during the day down there. Never.
Yeah, right.
There's a bay. I think it might be called Illawong Bay.
Yeah.
I think there's a bay down there. It's on the south side. I'll have to find out. I'll have a look at it. But they do get them there from time to time, and it's all weed there.
Yeah,
it's
right.
all weed.
So is it? When you say is it weed, so then it drops into a big.
No. This actually a little bay. There's a little bay.
But it doesn't drop into a big deep. It just sort of gradually comes up. Yeah.
It's just all one depth. All one depth.
The bay I
all
was
the way
in.
Because they land base all the way around this little bay.
Yeah, right.
Because they just get the car out on the side of the road. You go out and flick.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, cool.
So, and I went there once before because we were told they were on.
Yeah.
And of course we didn't catch none. And one guy was there. This he was an Asian gentleman, but he was catching jewfish, all undersized.
Yeah.
He tried to put one in his bucket, and I quietly went up to him and said, "Mate, you can't keep that."
No, that's right.
I said, "You got to put it back in the water." He didn't understand, But I told him, and I told him the rules, and then he understood.
Yeah.
So which was good to see.
It's amazing still how many people don't understand that legal limit of jewfish. I know because they're so big.
Well, they see a fish that size, they go, "Oh yeah, perfect, eating size
right.
fish." You know, you can't keep it. You know, it's
it's terrible.
And it's very important. Yeah, well, yeah, it's very. Back in the day, when the legal limit was 45 centimeters,
Yeah,
I used to love them.
well, it was.
You cook them whole, though.
Yeah. It was the only fish you could keep without it being reproducing itself, and that's what was happening. So the stocks we were taking all the stock, and they couldn't reproduce. So that's why when they say, "Oh, why was it moved up to 70?" Is because I think when they're 65 or 60,
they went up to 60.
They reproduced.
Yeah,
so
60 or 65.
they had to bring up to 70, so then they reproduce before we can take them. So that's why, and the stocks.
Yes.
Get better. Yeah.
But the stocks are great.
Oh,
I mean, TPI. I don't know where you're getting your studies from. You're getting it from a bunch of nobodies.
It's good because your average one at the moment, like you see a lot 60, but then you see it seems to jump from 60 to 70 straight into like a 110 to 120. Where's the
80s and 90s? I don't.
80s and 90s and the ones just pushing them either.
You're right, because I don't get too many 80s or 90s anymore.
Like 60, 70. There's just a 70 or a 72, and then 18, 120.
But I've noticed. I've noticed even when I fish in Barawa.
Yeah.
You know where we fish down there. I would always get 80s and 90s there. I got nothing.
It's like they're gone.
They're gone.
I don't know what's
they're gone. I don't know.
It's strange.
And
you see the locals, like there was one caught yesterday, and I said, "Oh, that's about 110." He goes, "Yeah, it's 110." That's what. And I just think.
And if you're out the front, they're getting meteries.
Yeah, right.
Or you're getting a 70, or you're getting 60s, or 50s. There's thousands of them in their 50s, 60s.
Yeah. It just seems to be that 110 and 120 at the moment is the average fish.
Well, my last one I got was the 118 and a 105.
Yep.
But my mate's been out since, and he got a metre 5.
Yep.
And a 76.
Yeah, right.
So, but he went out a couple of nights after that, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah, it's strange how they're doing that.
This is the spot where I go where it's only like 5-6 foot deep.
Yep.
And it's just perfect for stealth mode. You've got to go in stealth mode, yeah, because it's so shallow. The Jewies come in and they're targeting all the bait fish.
Yeah.
So you've got to be real
so
quiet.
So there'd be squid in that little bait too?
No, there's no squid there. No, it's all bait fish, all like little white bait.
To get another squid spot in
No, garies, a little white bait, little what do you call them? Those hardy heads. Yeah, prawns.
Yeah.
It's really real small little shrimp prawns.
I know the prawns down here at the moment. If you go in one of the bays and you get a torch and just shine it across the top of the water, the prawns they're only tiny little ones though.
My mate's been up at the entrance. He's been smashing the prawns.
Yeah, right. These aren't. Oh, they're just not.
Yeah, little jelly prawns or whatever they call them.
So a little bit bigger than that would be happy.
But that's what the Jewies are feeding on.
I'm worried about myself having to feed on or catching them. See?
Yeah. Oh well.
Bugger them. I'm hungry. It's Christmas. Good
Shane thinks about himself all the time.
Bugger the Jewfish.
Bugger the Jewfish. But that's how you catch them, you know. So with all that bait fish around, and it's just a thing for you guys out there that find the bait, you'll find the fish.
That's like even Cooper said. He actually sounds the bait and then fishes under the bait balls.
Yeah, but he's such a good fisher.
Oh, he's a gun little fish.
He's gonna get better. He's gonna get better. Actually, I wouldn't mind going out with him one day. That'd be great. Go a nice early morning. Just go out for a couple of hours. Pick the right tide because it gets too hot.
Oh, it's terrible.
You just can't stay out.
So he's going out all day. He's been out since Quarter to Fix. I met him down here at Quarter to Fix.
But that's how keen they are.
Yeah, that's right. He's worked the pattern and he knows what the
And now they're on holidays.
Oh yeah,
he'll be out every day.
He was actually excited because I'm staying at a mate's place over Christmas and I told him about it. He goes, "Oh," I said, "Yeah, Coops, you can stay down tonight." So he sort of.
And that's on the water, isn't it?
Yeah. So he leaned on me. Oh, and I said, yeah, right, mate, you can camp out.
Where's Matty McLennan this morning? Matty, where's your barbecue boat?
Yeah,
We want to give your barbecue boat a plug. Where are you, brother?
He's probably propped up drinking his coffee and his eggs. That's
most probably. What about Jono's going up there? He's talking to people up there. I think he's most probably just start selling them if you can't give them away, mate.
He's probably selling them up there. He's making a fortune.
Making a fortune off us. What else we got? So
well, what is the time, guys?
I don't know. You got the phone. My phone's up there.
It's
9:45. 9:45. 9:45. Oh, well,
we'll almost pack her up soon. We'll do a wrap up. Are we going to do another? No, we're going to do another episode. No, we probably won't.
Well, if Shane after next week, after Christmas Day, if Shane's going to go down the river, we might do.
There's no service in Cowan.
I know there's no service, but if we might pull up at.
Do you know where I can pull up? Gunya.
There's the beach there. You got a beach in there.
Wonder if there's service there.
There is.
Is there?
There is service there.
Righto.
Yeah.
Because I can probably, if I'm going to go to Cowan, I can probably come back round the corner.
And that's fishing. You can obviously fish just off Gunya. Because that's where.
Well, why can't I drop it? I can drop an anchor.
I'll bring my boat anyway.
Yeah.
So you can come out in my boat. We can go fishing for squid and whatever.
Yeah.
So we might do one night or 2 nights there, and if it's during the week, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
People are on holidays.
Yeah, we can do it.
How would you like that, guys? Would you like we can do a little live video session?
We'll do an afternoon session.
Yeah, why not?
Have a couple of beers.
And then if people are on the water, come and see us.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Come and join us.
So if we go, righto. So we'll look into that in between Christmas and New Year.
I think so. Because I'm going away again.
It's unbelievable. We're constantly on holidays, mate.
I know, mate. It's the hard life when you get my age. Oh, well, I got my yearly trip up to Harrington.
Yeah, right.
So I go up there every year. We're trying to go a little bit earlier this year. When I say earlier, around the 30th, something like that. Because they have a up there at Harrington. They have you have New Year's celebration with the lights and with the fireworks.
Yeah.
What they have is that on New Year's Day night, they have their fireworks along the break wall. That break wall. That break wall is 1.6 kilometres long.
They have the fireworks on top of the break.
You know that no one's allowed on it at that time of night. It's a walkway. Everyone 1.6 k's.
Yeah.
And they walk up and down for their exercise. And it's good fishing along there as well.
Yeah, right.
So, but the fireworks spectacular there you get. The whole town comes alive. There's about 10,000 people come into this little town, and they're just watching the firework activities. And then trying to get out of it is a shit fight because there's one road in, one road out. So they've got the police and the fire brigades and everything there. So, but it's a really, really good night. If you're going up to Harrington, guys, or up somewhere close, I suggest you get up there and have a look at the fireworks on New Year's Day night. It's brilliant.
New Year's Day night?
Yes.
Yeah,
not New Year's Eve, New Year's Day night.
Yeah, right.
So on the first...
They're a bit slow up there.
No, because...
they're playing that smart. That's what they're doing.
They are.
Yeah.
And then not only that, then over on the point, over at Manning Point, people get on the beach. People get on the beach. And then they let fireworks off as well.
Yeah, right.
It's just one great big spectacular.
Manning Point and Old Bar, I love that place.
Oh, Old Bar's lovely. You listening, Pete?
I'd like to...
Hope we see you at Christmas.
I'd like to do a bit of fishing up there, actually. I just like all the little creek systems and that's awesome.
Well, funnily enough, we go up to Croci, which is along the river of the Manning.
Yeah.
And there's rivers that go into Old Bar. We do a lot of flathead fishing up there.
Yeah, right.
We also put our crab pots in there.
They get some good crabs up there.
Oh yeah. But as my mate that lives up there, they've been still very slow. Yeah, so he's put 24 crab pots out and hasn't even caught one.
Yeah.
You know, so
where are they gone?
I don't know, mate. And the water clarity's been perfect.
Well,
maybe it's
at
too
the moment
perfect.
down here, it's almost too good. It's excellent. Like I'll see by next week I'll fish pretty hard for crabs now. I'm thinking for a whole week and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I was getting them one after the other. I'd put a trap out and
I
I was getting them, but now they're sort of gone dormant again. I don't know
My mate went out where he goes. He got 3 or 4 one day. And the next day he got 5.
Yeah, right. So
he's right now. He's setting out for
sorted?
Christmas. Yeah, he's sorted.
Well,
He said, Gaz, there's
I'm
some
not
for
sorted.
you.
I'm gonna get. That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna have mud crabs for Christmas lunch or something, but I can't catch one.
But where he goes, hand lines.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, hand lines. So there's plenty of. If you go to Brisbane waters, there's plenty of crabs in there.
Yeah, I know.
There's-
That's
but
bloody
once
crazy.
again, you've got a hand line in
So
there.
you're allowed to. Let me get this straight. So you're allowed to hand line, but then once you get them near the boat,
Yeah.
you can then catch them with your keeper net.
Yes. Scoop them up. Yes.
Right. So yeah, just for everyone listening, that's
Well,
you
someone-
can't put traps in,
No.
but you can.
That's in Brisbane waters.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you're allowed to. You're not allowed to put traps in, but you're allowed to hand line and then scoop them up with your.
Correct.
So blue swimmers as well.
Blue swimmers as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's allowed. But someone was trying to tell me that you're not allowed to use a scoop net.
Well, that's where I was. That's
Was
what
it
I
you that
asked.
was telling me that?
No,
I
that's
don't
why I
know who it
was
was,
asking the question.
but whoever it was, I shut them down real quick. I said, how are you supposed to get the crab into the boat?
Well, that's what I was just.
You got it? No,
you
you're
got
allowed
the
to
idea,
use the net. Yes, you
Right.
are. You can scoop them up. My mate Jeff, he's got hot reels. He's got the art
Yeah.
down pat.
Right.
But poor Jeff's out of action for a couple of months. Actually, I don't think he'll be listening if he did his son's cricket today.
Oh, right. So what's what's that?
Yeah, he's had a shoulder reconstruction.
Oh no.
6 months he's out for. So he's
Hot
asked.
reels will be on fire once that's sorted.
Oh, he's ringing me up saying, "Come and take my boat out. It needs a run."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, one day, mate. I'm going to think of my own state too. It's all good.
No.
All right. So we might go up and have another sausage sizzle.
Yeah. So we'll give you the message too. So it looks like we're going to do one maybe between Christmas and New Year's. We'll do a little
I think we'll do that.
session, and we'll do it maybe of an afternoon because everyone's going to be on
If you
holiday.
want to do that, pick the right day. Make sure it's not windy or anything
Well,
like
that's
that.
another thing, isn't it?
Well, we just have a look at the weather charts.
We'll work something out.
That's all we can do.
Well,
All
we
right.
could probably sneak into a bay and get out of it.
We probably
We'll
can.
sort that problem.
Hello, how are you? Oh, look, what's your name?
This is Callie.
Kelly. Kelly.
She's never
Come on.
seen- she's
Give
never
us hello. Yeah,
She's never
that's
seen
Kelly.
boats before.
Oh, look, Kelly, you're live. You're live on screen. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Hey, you're gorgeous, girl. Yes, you are.
Very friendly.
Ah, she's gorgeous. Good on you, Kelly. Yeah. All right, guys. So there's a lot of boats coming in and out.
Yeah, there's heaps of action. No, it's strange. You'll get all the weekenders coming out. About 10 or 11 o'clock, this joint will just go swarm boats getting put in. It's
Really?
crazy. Yeah.
During the day.
Yeah, people just
Not
go.
early in the morning.
No, there's already been the fishermen go out, so there's probably
Oh,
obviously
here
probably
you
20
go.
boats.
Oh yeah, well these just
Then you'll get all the picnickers coming out now.
yeah right.
It's strange how it all works.
Anyway.
So all the fishermen will start drifting back in, and then we'll get all the
Well, that's why we do this show nice and early, so we.
get out of it.
But this is I quite
We
like
haven't even
this
been
spot.
yelled at yet.
We got to meet Larry Ebner
Yeah.
in his boat, and we met a couple of other guys. Young Cooper came on board with Michael. Yeah, we're trying to get a few more people. We were hoping that Nick was going to be on the show today, but Nick has got a car rally thing he's doing today. So we'll catch up with Nick another time.
Yeah, we'll see him later on.
Guys, if there's anything particularly you really want to know about fishing wise,
Or any ideas too, people, like if you just want us to try something else different or whatever, you just give us
100%.
leave us a message. Yeah, it'd be good.
give us an idea of what you want. Don't forget today is a good day for out fishing. The winds, 10 to 15,
perfect.
it's under 10 knots all day apparently on the river.
Yeah.
Offshore it's 10 to 15. High tide is coming up around 11:30 and low tide around 6:30 tonight. So it should be good. Good weekend.
Tomorrow's about the same too, so it's the perfect weekend actually for fishing.
It's
Or
the-
it's just been on the river.
Oh, just being on the river. Oh, a bit windier tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah. Winds up a little bit tomorrow. But I hope you've all been well with those 40-degree days.
Yeah, we've got another couple hot days coming up.
I was up at Southwest Rocks on that 48-degree temperature day.
Oh yeah.
Penrith just sweltered.
Yeah,
It was
warm.
It was hot. Even my son's, that was on the Saturday, even my son's cricket got abandoned.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They
it was just too hot. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of players fainting on the field and all that. Yeah, it's just not on. Anyway, so that should be a lot of fun. All right, well, everyone, well, hopefully we see you next week. You've got to get up and turn the camera off.
Oh, better. All right, people.
So, Gaz here, Shane here, and
We're gone.
We're gone till next week, guys, or when we see you. See you guys.